What's up, guys? Random footage from Ron here, and today is either going to be an exciting day or a heartbreaking day. Why? Because we're going to set in stone what is really wrong with the Skyline. How are we going to do that? I have a brand new compression tester. My buddy also has a compression tester. So I have one set of results that I've gotten from the shop that I took it to, and they seem to think that it might be off. They want me to double check it. So I got my own compression tester. I did run numbers at home, but I'm not going to give those just yet. I want to confirm with my buddy. So we're going to drive the R32 Skyline down to my buddy in Ormond. He actually has an FDRX7 and a 180, and it's probably like the cleanest 180. So you definitely want to stick around. If not for the compression numbers, stick around for those cars because they are like top tier. So it's me, Mrs. Random footage from Ron, and we're about to get going. We're about to head down to Ormond. So I'll see you guys in a few when we get on our way. You know, gotta grab a water before we go. Gotta stay hydrated. What are you doing in the driver's seat?
I'm gonna drive. Hop in.
All right, fine. This woman's lucky she's cute. All right, I'll get some videos of us ripping down the road. Jesus. People are trying to kill us. Crazy people. You can't drive a Skyline and people not try to just cream you the whole time. That's just how it goes. You having fun?
Yeah.
All right, cool. She actually hasn't drove this, I think, since I went E and adjusted everything. So it's kind of a first for her. It's a little touchy. I adjusted the clutch. It's very touchy. So, all right, I'll catch back up when we can actually hit the throttle a little bit. Well, we made it, somehow made it alive. She did a good job. So we're at my buddy Chris's house. He's got the M Edition Miata, tan interior, all wood stuff. Mazda Speed 3. This thing is a beast. We got a Skyline, which is pretty cool. Miata. You can never have too many Miatas. And this bad boy. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. The 180SX, and this thing is perfect. And here we have the FD, which is like his project car because he's like rich or something. I don't know. It's rich people. What's up, Chris?
What's up, Skyline Ron?
Here.
What's up, man?
How are you doing?
Good, how are you?
Doing pretty good. What are you tinkering with?
Oh, you know, just a V8 Miata.
Mm.
You like it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think, what are we doing? We're pulling the turbo off today?
Yep, pulling the supercharger. Yep.
Yeah, because it's got like a bad exhaust leak. Basically right underneath it. It's almost impossible to see.
Right.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
So we're gonna pull this off and we're gonna put proper gaskets in between that spacer and try to get this sealed up. Then we're gonna double compression test the Skyline. Hello. And then, yeah, we'll get the truth behind the Skyline. And I'll also give you guys a sneak peek at this thing, which is like absolutely perfect. So let's dive in.
Maybe we'll drive that today.
I think he's lying. That was a pain in the ass. This was not an easy task, but we got it.
Oh, it was easy.
So we're here. We got the exhaust manifold out. We got the turbo off. You can actually see, so this is a T4, basically like flange exhaust manifold that goes to a T3 turbo, but it has this T4 to T3 like adapter, which it has to have. So we have a bunch of different types of gaskets. The T3, T4, they're all stacked up. So we're basically going to put all new gaskets in this and then get it back in the car. And it's dark out. Almost dark out. So it's going good. All right, we'll be back in a little bit. Okay, so we took a break from the FD for a few minutes to just cool off. We got all the coil packs and everything pulled off. We have the compression tester hooked up, and now it is the moment of truth. Is this thing blown up or not? So we're gonna come in here. I'm gonna turn it over like 4 or 5 times. Sorry about the beeps. And let's see. 2, 3, 4. Chris, I haven't heard you say anything. Is that good or bad? I don't know how to read this. But that's looking like 140. And that's only 4 turnovers. Right? 140?
Yeah.
Let's see. I'll turn it over 1 more time or 2 more times just to see. Because is the needle stop moving?
Go ahead. Yeah, it popped up a little bit more.
All right, so what are we at now?
Almost 150.
So this is almost 150 off his. So we're gonna grab my compression tester and hook it up and check that same cylinder. But this is a lot closer to spec than 100 to 110. So let's swap gauges. Okay, so it's dark. As you can see, I got the floodlight. So we did all 6. We did with his compression tester and my compression tester. And basically his ran pretty much across the board 150 at about 4 or 5 strokes or turnovers. It's super slow. The battery's really weak on this car. Mine averages at 160 to 170, and this is also cold, so the engine temp's like less than 100 degrees because the car's been sitting. So I would imagine after all that, the engine's good. So you guys can clap, we'll have some cheering noise. The engine's good. The engine's got good compression. I think we're probably, I would say, an average about 150 to 155. Here, I'll put the numbers right here, mine and Chris's right here. It'll be there for like 5 seconds, blah, blah, blah. Okay. But that doesn't solve my problem. I still have a horrible lifter tick in the back of the engine, so I definitely need to get that handled. But at least we know it's not blown up. I've also changed my mind. After pulling the whole like intake manifold off and doing like a bunch of coolant leak fixes, and I like detailed the car, I kind of called it off. I'm not selling the car. We're keeping the Skyline. So I'm still going to be Skyline Ron. We still need to come up with another project. I know you guys don't like the Skyline, so we're actually going to get back in the garage and put the FD back together, and we're gonna go grab some dinner hopefully, because I'm sure all of us are hungry. So I'll see you guys in a little bit. So 2 hours later, I would say. Not really. No. We cleaned this off. We got all the studs clean and Loctited, exhaust manifold in. Chris is down there putting on the wastegate and the dump valve or screamer valve or whatever. What is that pipe called? Screamer pipe?
Screamer
dump pipe, whatever.
Dump pipe.
It goes whoosh, you know, that stuff.
Headache pipe.
Michaela and Kaylee are just sitting here playing games. Yeah. But they're a good support system. A really good support system. So I was just checking in. We're going to continue on, and hopefully we'll be driving this car tonight and the Skyline. It's probably a little late for the 180.
No.
No?
No.
Okay. We'll see about the 180. It's still up in the air. We'll see. All right. See you guys in a bit. Well, we got everything together. And we're just praying that it doesn't have an exhaust leak. It's not gear, right? All right.
Ready?
Yeah. Well, it doesn't sound like an exhaust leak. Holy shit, I think this is the first time this car has breathed oxygen in a year, maybe longer. All right, let's see if this thing will start up. Holy shit. That's why we have Nissans. How does starting this car make you feel?
I feel like I'm in Japan.
Oh man.
Oh.
All right, I'm gonna hop in on the other side. Wow. Where's my steering wheel at? What the hell?
It's over here.
So how long has it been since you have drove this, Chris?
It's probably been about maybe 3 or 4 months.
Really?
Yep.
So not quite a year, but 4 months is still pretty extreme. You can see there's no fuel in it. Look at the gauge cluster. It's just so sick. You got all the gauge pods. I mean, this is just like what you think about when you see a car from Japan.
Yeah, it feels like a brand new 90s Japan car. Like,
I know. The interior, like, I wish I could capture it like on video. This interior is literally perfect. Like, you can see like the little bits of light, but this interior is literally perfect. It's probably the best example of a 180 I've ever seen. and you don't ever fucking drive it.
She's a garage queen.
That's all she'll ever be. Daddy takes care of her. Are you allowed to hit the throttle a little bit?
You can hit the throttle.
Alright. Whoa. Spunky. Holy crap. Dude. It actually like rips pretty good for like how quiet and like smooth it is. That's old Nissan power for you.
Are you ready to drift into this pole?
Please don't. Alright guys, well we're gonna get back to the house safe and sound, and we'll check back with you guys in a little bit. Probably when we're getting some good food. So see y'all soon. Well guys, we got parked, we're here, we're gonna go get some food, we're starving, the women are hangry, that's how it goes. They're not though. But yeah, we just cruised for a little bit, FD's exhaust is fixed, Skyline's running as good as it has been, just clicking sometimes. We're gonna probably dive into that one of these days. Oh yeah. So, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you guys wanna see more stuff like this, let me know down below. Leave a like if you enjoyed it and subscribe to the channel to see more. Peace.